Spirit, what are your messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and North Node in a no-contact situation with someone that they were romantically involved with? For those of you who are watching, this is a collective reading for the Geminis. So only take what resonates with you, and anything that doesn't, leave it behind. Some things may apply, some things may not. So only take in what resonates, and if nothing resonates with you, that's also fine. That just keep it in mind as you're watching. And I want to remind everyone that no contact messages are not for those who are certain about how they feel and certain about their situation with someone they're not in contact with anymore. So they're very well informed on it. And also, if it's someone that you've moved on from, that's not what the reading is going to be about. This is for the collective who needs more guidance at this time, the collective who may need that extra push, that extra confirmation to make whatever decision it is that they have surrounding someone they're in no contact with. That's the messages that I'm channeling from Spirit. So it's very specific. Spirit, what are your messages for the Gemini collective in a no-contact situation who needs further guidance at this time related to whoever they're in no contact with that they were romantically involved with? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, North Node. What's the energy of the person that they're not in contact with at this time? What is their energy towards Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, North Node, and their energy overall at this time of not being in contact with the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and North Node? Nine of Cups reversed. The King of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. The Magician. Your energy is coming out in the Magician. You may also be dealing with another Gemini. What else? What else? What else? This one just flew out. Four of Wands in the reverse. Two of Cups reversed. The World. This person feels like you're in your power right now. Seven of Wands in the reverse position. They feel that you were very serious, dead serious when you cut them off. Some of you, you cut this person off. Two of Swords reversed, and they think you made up your mind. That's the energy that they're showing me. What they're thinking is that you are very empowered right now. You're very strong. And let's see, Justice card, Libra energy. Could be dealing with a Libra. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you guys could be dealing with somebody who you definitely had every reason to cut off, only because I'm getting the Knight of Wands energy. Now, this can be displayed differently from what readers can normally view it. Generally speaking, some would identify as a reckless, non-committed energy. Sorry, my dog is scratching the door. Yeah, this person is a bit dissatisfied. They're dissatisfied with the situation. Shh. And they feel like you've disconnected with the Two of Cups reversed. that you made up your mind that you're over them with the World. And with the Four of Wands reversed, it's like, with that being said, they don't think that reconciling is possible. They feel like this is not a solid foundation. They think that you made the right choice, honestly. This is a very simple reading. So, and it's very straightforward. Based off of the energy I'm getting, I think that this person they may be aware that they were not solid when it came to you. You know, sometimes I would like to think in no contact readings that we're channeling a person's energy who you know, feels the same. That's not always the case. This person definitely is lustful towards you, but I'm not seeing raw emotions here. So I think you did make the right choice to cut this person off if you had an issue with their lack of commitment here. Let's look into clarification cards. Can't wait to get some new decks. I need to replace these. Get a new deck. The Vintage Tarot, the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, all the decks that I have, I still love them, but these are worn out. They've been through quite enough and quite a lot, but just bear with me because I know they're not very appealing to look at, but they're bringing us the messages that we are asking for. So, Nine of Cups reverse, Spirit. Why is the Nine of Cups reverse for Gemini? The Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. They're unhappy. It's like this person's a bit ungrateful, but excuse me. Another thing that I'm getting is that they couldn't necessarily, if they were dealing with another person or another situation, that didn't work out for them. That's why they're here just kind of like dissatisfied. They don't have any control or hold on you. You let them go. It's like that's why they're upset. That's why they're kind of like, they're not satisfied with the situation because you let them go. You're not trying to work things out. You're not trying to negotiate with someone like this. You're not trying to negotiate with someone who clearly was not solid on their end, is what I'm getting. And that's why they're showing up. Their energy right here is like, they're just kind of like, they're just not happy. It's like whatever fantasy they had about being able to deal with you and, you know, whenever they please, like that, it's like that's coming to an end. Why is the King of Swords here, Spirit? This person, oh, I'm telling you, this person's like pouting, this person's like moping, or at the very least, this person's just like, they're definitely just, they're not satisfied with the situation because you cut them off. You cut them off. They wanted to still be in touch with you because you probably know whatever, if you guys were hooking up with this person or you guys had something going on or a situationship there, it's like it's not telling me this person's in regret. It's not telling me this person is missing the situation. It's telling me this person is just not happy because they couldn't have their cake and eat it too. I know that's such a cheesy phrase, but that's just what, I'm just going to go with that. That's what I'm getting off of this energy. This person is just dissatisfied. I think you did do the right thing. They see you as the King of Swords. Very strong-minded. Very strong-minded. And you made a very rational decision here. if you were the one that cut them off. Whatever the case was, though, they feel like you're not putting up with any more shit. You're not going to let your emotions take the wheel when it comes to them. And it's like they're just, it's like this brat energy or this, yeah, that's what I'm just getting that. The Gemini, the Magician and the Gemini energy. So why is, Spirit, why is the Magician here? Show me where the Magician is here for the collective. Two Wands, reverse. I see that this person put you in a position where you were indecisive when it comes to what you wanted. They left you in this position where like you weren't sure whether or not you should stay, you should go. That's how it was in the past, I feel. But that's not the case anymore. I think this person wanted you to be on the fence just for reasons you can imagine why. But yeah. Let's clarify the Magician once more. Yeah. Manifesting what you want because you know that this person was not fulfilling your happiness. This person was not completing you. This person was not bringing you what you deserved in a relationship. It's like within that aspect, within that fact, you are finally tapping into your power, your abilities. Another thing that I'm getting is it's like the intellect. Your intellect is kicking in. Not so much your emotions about, oh, I want this person. No, not at all. You know, it's like you finally, it snapped out of this, I'm miserable with this person. What can I do? You're now tapping into your power and saying, I want to manifest and create a better life for myself with or without this person, but also with anyone else. You're trying to manifest what you want. And yeah, this person knows that you're not going to tolerate having to guess if you should be with this person or not. It's like you're in that King of Swords Magician energy. It's strong Gemini energy over here with the King of Swords and the Magician. Why is the Four of Wands reversed? The Wheel of Fortune. Oof, that one just flew out. The Chariot, it's out of their control. The universe is literally taking over. External circumstances is literally taking over. It's like cause and effect, cause and effect. This person's actions has brought their upcomings, their up, what is it called? Comeuppance, their upcomings. Their comeuppance. Like, Four of Wands in the reverse. I don't know. It's like, what could they possibly expect? You know, sometimes you could really have someone stick around for a long time, even if you're not treating them the best. But in your situation, Gemini, you're very different in this case. You're very different because you're actually standing on business. And you're saying, no, I don't like this. I don't want this. I don't want to negotiate. I don't want to settle. You know, the Four of Wands in the reverse position, this person is still like, they know that if they were to reunite with you, it's not possible. It's not necessarily possible. It's out of their hands. They can't take control. Chariot is in the reverse. I really feel like this person also doesn't have access to you, and they can't, if they wanted to go by your home or something like that, I really feel like this person can't even do that. If they ever felt like they had the liberty to just drop by whenever they wanted to, come see you whenever they wanted to, they know they can't do that anymore. Cause and effect is definitely a factor with the Wheel of Fortune. What else do you have, Spirit, for the Four of Wands reversed? Sun. Honestly, they had it good. They had it good. Even if they weren't like, even if they were not committed, You did bring them, you brought them some positivity. You did. You made them happy. You brought them some level of happiness. Your vibe, it's like that's a karma in and of itself. The fact that they can't experience your beautiful warm energy anymore. It's like no matter how anyone is in your life, no matter how they deal with you, it's like the light that you brought into their life, that you brought them positivity, fun. I feel like this person did have fun with you. They had fun. They had it did make them feel happy, but it's just like they just weren't giving commitment here. And it was unstable. But it's like another thing I'm getting is that well, actually, I don't think that's a scenario that has to do with this situation. So never mind. It's just basically what I said. This person did feel like they had it very good. You know, and that's another reason why they're unhappy right now. Even if they weren't, you know, even if they were just playing house, it's like they definitely feel how miserable their life is now. I don't think this person is getting anything like heartbreak. Unfortunately, I don't think this person's heartbroken. I think this person is just like, they're bored now. They're fucking bored now. They don't have that fun in their life anymore. So even if they were just hooking up or they were just like, just being a player, it's like, they're still miserable here. Their absence is definitely felt. You gave them, I really feel like this person is the type, I'm not gonna lie, this person is just not happy with themselves independently. They seek happiness externally. And you honestly gave them a zest for life. It's like you did bring some level of excitement in their life. For sure. For sure, no matter what your dynamic was, you still brought them excitement in their life. And now they're stuck with their miserable selves. That's the one thing I'm getting as well. So either way, they know they're missing out. They know they're missing out, for sure. Two of Cups reversed. Two Wands. Let's see. Two of Cups reversed, Spirit. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Honestly, it's just like, you stopped being indecisive with this person, and they know it. They feel that you disconnected from them because you chose self-love. You chose what was better for your heart and your emotional well-being. You actually started to look outside of this connection. With the Two of Wands here, you may have had two paths. You can stay with this person, or you can look at what else the world has to offer. And if that's also self-love or new love too, that's why this connection is not a strong union here. You definitely have disconnected from this person. They can tell you're definitely not feeling this anymore. You're definitely, it's like, even if you do have some lingering, like, oh, well, maybe, I'm not sure. Like, it's definitely, there's still disharmony here. The bond, the connection is not strong. They know that you're not feeling them anymore, for sure. Not the way you did before, at the very least. At the very least, it's not the way you did before. And you're definitely in that place where you're like, I am interested in how I can have a life without this person. I am. That's what you're saying, is I am interested. I am eager. I am feeling that desire, that lust for life again without this person. With the Two of Cups reversed. They know it. This is what their energy is telling me, is that they know damn good and well that you're not stuck on them. With the Two of Cups reversed. Let's look at the World card as well. The World, Spirit for Gemini. Oh man, I need to get my Palo Santo, because I just feel like every time I cleanse the cards with that, or Sage too, it's just, the cards come out so much more smoothly. Nowadays, before I get my next batch, I have to just basically knock on the cards, knock the energy out, and then split the deck, shuffle them, just to get a reset. But yeah, it's been kind of like, ugh. Oh, okay, why is the world here, Spirit? For Gemini. Thank you, Spirit, again. Okay, so, you are finding healing with the Temperance card. You are experiencing that calm, serene, spiritual healing here. Even physically, too. If this took a toll on you in any way, physically or mentally, emotionally, this is in all aspects you're healing. You're doing better. You're improving. Your health is getting better. Your spiritual well-being is getting better. Everything's coming back into place, inside and out. And it's almost like, you know, you're feeling so good. You're actually, it's like, with closing out this chapter with this person, some of you are definitely, if you haven't yet, be prepared to experience that moment of peace. That moment of achievement where you're just like, yes, I'm finally free. I'm finally over this person, because you're going to start feeling really good pretty soon. That's what I'm getting off of this. If this doesn't happen now, it's going to happen pretty soon. And this person knows it. They see you as this Temperance energy. This is how they're viewing you right now, is that you are just done. You feel very good about the decision. You're over it. That's what they're seeing. They don't think that you're stuck on them at all. They don't even think you're bothered by this situation. And you may not be, honestly. 7 of Wands in the reverse position. The Hermit reverse. Yeah, you're not trying. This person feels like you definitely have given up. They feel your withdrawal. They recognize your withdrawal here. And this person, I'm also getting, they feel like if they were to try to fight this, they were to try to oppose against this, they couldn't. Because it's just, the distance is so profound. You've definitely mentally, emotionally, and spiritually checked out with the Hermit reverse. You have checked out. And they realize that. They feel like because of that, they cannot force you to get back with them. They can't force you to want them. They can't, there's nothing that they could do, anything that they could try. They can't fight against this. They feel defeated, for sure. They feel defeated for sure. 2 swords in the reverse position. And it's like they're the only ones who would be fighting for this. It's like, it's not the 5 of Wands. It's not the 5 of Swords. This person would be basically fighting alone on their own, trying to fight against, you know, your boundaries. And it's like they know they can't. With the Judgment in the reverse, 2 swords reversed. There was a point where you may have been on the fence for sure. And it's like you just can't forgive this person. Judgment in the reverse. You cannot forgive this person for their behavior. But 2 of Cups came out again, reverse. I'm telling you, Spirit is not lying. Spirit is going to come through every single time for the collective. We have the 2 of Cups reversed again with the Judgment reversed. Clarifying this 2 of Swords reversed. You made up your mind because you don't feel this connection anymore. I genuinely feel like you guys you've definitely just checked out emotionally and in all ways. You're not feeling this person at all anymore. Whatever it was before, if you felt it before, that's not the case anymore. And at the very least, it's just not as strong. And you're not giving this person a pass. You made up your mind in that sense. And if you've been wondering if that's not how it is right now, that's definitely what you guys can expect to happen in the future. This person just feels like you definitely have made your mind up. They're no longer on the fence. Justice card. I think this person knows that this is their karma. I think this person knows that their actions have consequences. With this Justice card. Clarify the Justice card, please, Spirit. The Devil. Whoa. Page of Pentacles. And the thing is, I'm getting this person... Devil on the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Justice card, please, Spirit. Why the Devil to the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, you guys could have, honestly, you guys could have been hooking up, being intimate with one another. At one point, maybe you were hooked on this person, and they could have been hooked on you sexually. But you expect way more now with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, and it's like this person is aware that you are definitely... It's almost like if, like they refer to in law, they're throwing the book at someone. Of course, this may not be law related or in terms of legal matters, but in a spiritual sense, you definitely threw the book on them and were like, no, I have high standards here. I want something stable and secure. I don't want to just be hooking up. I don't want to just have this unhealthy dynamic here. I think this person feels like justice. Or another thing I'm getting is that this person is getting their comeuppance, just like I said. They're receiving their comeuppance for their actions, which could have been very toxic. I don't know how long they thought they were going to get away with their behavior, but not for long, obviously. Knight of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person could have just been like, yeah, Page of Pentacles, Swords. This person's energy is still the same. If they were, Page of Pentacles. Another thing I'm getting is that even though they're not directly committed to you, they're not committed to a relationship. They may only be interested in you. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like this person also feels like you're the only person that they actually feel turned on by. But that doesn't mean that they want to settle down. It's just Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Wands? Be careful, because if this person comes back around, you guys are going to want the same thing, and they're going to put you in a situationship again. You guys got to be careful, because, you know, if they come back around and they try to hook up again and they try to offer you, I don't know. I just feel like you guys are still healing. You're not quite finished yet. So just be careful, because it looks like they're still in that energy of in and out, hot and cold. Just be very careful about that, because you're going to still be asking for the same thing. And I really feel like just because they came back in your life, you're going to feel like, oh, so they are serious. After I told them no, after I set my boundaries, and now they're coming back around. No, that they could still definitely put you in a situationship. So just be mindful of that, okay? You guys are already on a good start. You've already reached good milestones. Don't stop now, because this person is still on the same shit. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night if you're watching this at night. And everyone, just be safe. And hopefully I'll be able to update you guys soon with more readings. Until then, thank you for being with me.